What's up, guys? It's Alexandria. And I didn't realize that my guy friend Jacob was gonna introduce himself, like talk about himself, because when I texted him, because he doesn't answer his Gmail anymore, I have to text him on his main channel and I told him, hey, can you please send me a video of you just saying hi and then your name, like introduce yourself, and then he talked about himself. So I thought I should have done that too. So, hi, I'm Alexandria, and I have a couple of nicknames I've already said in my last video, which I'm not going to repeat. But, I'm 21, and my birthday is in May. And I'm the one who created the channel because I watch paranormal channels all the time. Simon Colby, Hype Mike, other ones that you've heard of. My first paranormal show, videos I've seen on YouTube was Simon Colby, and they got me interested in the paranormal because I've had paranormal experiences when I was 9, and I'll be talking about that too. I gave permission to a YouTuber, because I'm friends with a YouTuber that I met on TikTok. They are gonna do like a podcast and tell them my story. I give them permission to say it's from this channel and say A or whatever. But since we introduced ourselves sooner, I will give him permission to say my name if he hasn't done the video yet. Which I'm pretty sure he did. I would have gotten a notification. So, here about my ghost experience. So, when I was 5, I was diagnosed with seizures. A lot of people don't know that, and some people think I lie about them. But besides the point, we moved to our house when I was 9. I was in 4th grade. I was 9 going on to 10. I was in 4th grade. So my bedroom was where this living room is, and the kitchen is right over there on this side. The bathroom's in front, and my sister's right there. So 9-year-olds are scared of the dark, right? So I never had access to a nightlight or anything, so I would use like a flashing light, which it would make me dizzy if I stare at it because of my seizures. But when I first moved there, I didn't know about this until a few days later. Our house was right in front of a cemetery, which the cemetery is really, really close to our house. So my house had access to all the spirits. So when I was 9, my bedtime was at 7:30 because my doctor said that I had to go to bed at 7:30 because of my seizures. But I don't do that anymore. I go to bed at 3 a.m. So I was in bed one time, and then all of a sudden I hear like the silverware drawer slowly open. So I got up and looked, and the drawer was open and a knife was on the counter when it wasn't there before. So I put the knife back and put the drawer back in, pushed it in. So It didn't get physical until I was 12, 11. I don't remember the exact age, but I know that we moved 4 or 5 years later after that. But I'm not to that part yet. So, people say this was like sleep paralysis or anxiety, but you guys can comment down what you guys think. But when I was in bed one time and I think it was 10, because I was almost 10, it was the same year, I woke up and I had to use the bathroom. And I went to get up because my bed was facing this way, the wall was here, and nothing else was here. I wanted to get off my bed this way, and I couldn't. It was like there was a wall there, and it started freaking me out, because that's my worst nightmare. Being in like a room with no way out. So I started freaking out and stuff, and it tends to happen every 3 a.m. So I couldn't move, I couldn't get out, so I started freaking out, but I didn't want to wake up my mom because I didn't want to get in trouble. So I had to deal with it myself. And sleep paralysis, if you guys don't know, is you're paralyzed, but you would be awake too, but you would get paralyzed and can't move if you see like a dark, creepy figure just watching you sleep. I've had that in the past, and I haven't had it since, so hopefully it does not come back. But I was able to move and stuff, but it was like, literally, at the end of my bed, I couldn't get out either, somehow too. So, yeah, it was, when I turned to get off my bed, it felt like I hit a wall, and I was so confused. It was like I was in a cell, I think. I don't know, I haven't been in a jail cell, but it felt like that. So after 20 minutes, it stopped, so yeah. So I got to go to the bathroom. But years later, it did happen when I was 12. Okay, so before I get into this part of the story, when I was 12, none of this stuff was physical until I was 12. The paranormal experiences. But we went to a restaurant, me, my adopted mom, because I'm adopted, my adopted father, and my adopted sister, and my grandmother, which my Grammy is dead, and my mother is also dead. She died this year. Grammy died 2021, which my Grammy always got me in trouble for no reason. Besides the point. So, because of my seizures, I would get dizzy for being on electronics more than 20 minutes. So I was on, because there was a leap pad. If you guys don't know what that is, I'll look it up right now. My fingerprint don't work. Wow. Okay. Leap pad. I don't even know what this is. It was one of these. Those are like closer to like any electronics I was allowed to have. I wasn't allowed to have Game Boys, but I still did. I was on that for an hour because we drove an hour away to go to this restaurant. And I felt dizzy, and then everything went black. I fainted and hit my head off of the concrete floor. But I got free water out of it. They give you free water, which I never knew they were allowed to do that. So we went home. I had a big cut right there and a bump right here because I literally hit my face off the concrete floor. But after that, some things have been happening. A few days later, after my grandme left, I got my bed back finally. But after that, I would start seeing dark figures in my room walking around and then vanishing into thin air. And I saw one that had red eyes just watching me sleep. So, yeah. And then this is where it gets stranger. Every 3 a.m. I would wake up randomly having to go use the bathroom. So, that thing I told you that happened around my bed was like there was like literally a barrier around my bed when I was 9. But this was when I was 12, and since that happened, like, since the barrier that was on my bed when I was 9 hasn't happened since I was 9. But when I was 12, I went to go to the bathroom. And I turned on the light and everything goes black. I go temporarily blind. But I could hear everything that was happening around me. And then a few minutes later, I could see again, and I would be on the floor. I would be confused, like, why am I sitting on the floor? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I fell. People think this is possession. And another, and the YouTuber I was talking about earlier, that's gonna do this story, which I have to text him, says it could have been a spirit trying to body jump. And I was like, body jump? Oh, he was active 5 minutes ago. There. What was I saying? Yeah, so I was like, body jump? Does that mean like it was trying to possess me? He said no. But I was told by a psychic medium it could have been. But I don't know. Because if you are possessed, you can't like go temporarily blind and be aware around you, like you can't heal. I'm pretty sure. It's mostly the demon that's inside your body and you don't remember what happened. Sometimes. So yeah. That's really weird. And it would happen until I was 14. Almost 15. We decided to move from that house. So we moved. I was in 7th grade. I just finished 7th grade. So I was going into 8th grade when we moved. So when we moved, we were like down the road from a cemetery. No, wait, that's my old house that I moved in 2021. 2017. We moved to a house around the area that my adopted mom lived in. So we lived, I think it was across from a cemetery at that time, but nothing bad has happened. Like, after we moved, a whole year went by, and and the thing that would happen whenever I had to go to the bathroom at 3 a.m. never happened after that. Sorry about that. It looks like it opened again. The door was open. So nothing has happened to me since then. And then that year, the next year, we were working on the house the whole year during the summer. We moved during the summer. Then we decided to move again because my mom had to sign papers to sell the house. And so we spent 2 nights there. 2 nights! We had to sleep on the floor because our beds were gone. So we slept on mattresses that was on the floor. And for those 2 nights, it would happen to me again. And I would get, like, whenever I would take a shower, I do still get attacked. But I don't get, a spirit doesn't try to body jump me like we've done for 4 years and 2 days. I would get cut, I would get bruised. This morning I woke up at 7. And I'm going to take a picture because I'm not going to show you my feet. But this morning I woke up at 7:30 because of my alarm clock. And my leg was hurting. I just heard yelling. Hold on. Okay. Let's try that again. Oh, it's not good. I have a cut on my foot. And it's like freshly cut. I was sitting here this morning, crisscrossed, and nothing, and my leg wasn't hurting until 10 minutes later, and so I looked, and I have a cut there. What did I even do to them? Except stole from an abandoned place. Which you should never do. The only abandoned place I've gone to was a house that's been abandoned for just that year. Because we had permission to go there, so we technically didn't break in, but we broke in. If you know what I mean. So we took our dressers, because that's why we went there, and I found Lord of the Rings books, which I've never seen in the movies at all. And I love books, so I kind of maybe might have took the 3 books and misplaced them. And after that, I've been having a demon spirit with me the whole time. And she's not happy! I don't even know what she is anymore. So yeah, that's mostly my ghost experience, except at this haunted place. This is the only thing I did not tell this YouTuber about it. We broke into an abandoned house. We brought the bureaus to put in our car. It was 7 p.m., so it was dark. I see a shadowy figure. Because there was another house down there. I saw a shadowy figure with a top hat that looked like Abraham Lincoln, except for the beard and stuff. And this was when we were going back in to get the other dresser. There was two we had to get. This was in Florida. So I looked at the other house because I thought it was a cute house. There was a man standing there, just watching. It was pitch black in the house. So after we grabbed the dresses, we started walking out, and all of a sudden, something yanked me, and on my ankles, they yanked my ankles, and I went flying. But my adopted sisters didn't realize it because I got back up afterwards. Literally, I was just pulled and I fell. But my ankles had like chain marks, like my ankles been chained together, which was weird. I was in 10th grade. Yeah. So that's the end of my paranormal experiences. And this is going to be a paranormal channel. So if you guys have any ghost experiences that you have experienced or had someone experienced, then you can comment down below, and if we have permission, we can say your username. Or you can stay anonymous. Yeah. Like, I'll put the comments on this video specifically on hold to reveal, so when you comment something, it will not pop up to anyone to see, just in case you want to stay anonymous. So you can comment down below if you want me or my friends, which they probably won't do it until we start actually investigating. So it's gonna mostly be me. So, if you want, I can read your ghost stories that you've experienced, your friend experienced, your daughter, your son has experienced. Babies and dogs can see spirits more than adults can now. I used to see them after I was 12, after the accident of me passing out, but I don't see them anymore. They went away. Like, it started like this month. No, 2 months ago. But I could hear a woman screaming and crying outside my door a couple months ago. And then I hear a guy talking, and it was like at 1 a.m. Everyone else was in bed. I was just mind my own business doing TikTok, and then I hear outside my door too, which I'm pretty used to by now. So yeah, and I should say this, so when you guys see our videos when we are investigating and you see a part is like cut out, don't say that we edit the videos with ghosts, because it will technically be unedited. Like, we will not add like sound effects to the video, so it'll be pretty much real, but we are gonna edit some of the video to like make it shorter, because we don't want like a 24-hour video on YouTube. We're gonna just make it short into like a 30, 40, an hour, 2-hour video, depends on how long, what we decide to. But we're gonna cut some parts out or blur stuff out. So with my seizures, it's gonna be harder to make videos. So I don't want them to just end the video and then we start while we're already in the middle of our investigation. So I give them permission to still, we could while I go in a seizure, but when I start to go in one, just turn the camera to the other person and blow me out when I start to go. So my seizures are absent, so I just stare. But my brain doesn't function when I'm in one, so I would do embarrassing stuff that I don't want to be on video and stuff, so they're gonna turn the video for my privacy. And after I'm out of my seizure, which is usually 30 minutes to a minute, no, 30 minutes, 30 seconds to a minute, I'll be back and normal. But now I forget what I'm like talking about whenever I go in one. So they'll have to remind me if that ever happens. So I hope you enjoyed today's video, and once again, I'm gonna say this again. If you guys want to share your experience at the beginning of the comment, please say, hey, you can say my username for this comment, and then say your ghost experiences. And if your kids had experiences and you want to keep their name private, then we can do that. Like, if you put your daughter's, your son's name in the comment, you can just put like those, I don't remember what those are called, but you can just say, I want to keep this person's name private and stuff, and then we would come up with a name like Sean, Eric, Erica. We would make up the name for their privacy. And at the beginning of the comments that people don't want to be named on the comments, those are the ones that's going to stay on the review thing. But we are going to also, so once again, I'm going to turn the notifications on hold till review, just in case there's people that wants to stay anonymous. So we're gonna I'm gonna read the comments, and whoever says we can say their username, I'll approve of being on the channel. But if it's someone who doesn't want the name on it, it will be deleted after I do the comments, which will probably be, because if it's in the thing of hold till we review, if I don't approve it, it will take 30 days, and then it will be gone, just like that. So it will be less than 30 days for that. So if you enjoy content like this and is excited to look forward to our future investigations, please hit the subscribe button, turn on all push notifications, and smash the thumbs up button. And I will see you in the next video if you decide to comment your ghost experiences. And my friends will see you in a couple of years when we decide to do ghost investigations. But we will have to buy our ghost equipment first. E is not gonna do a face reveal, possibly. I don't know if he decided, but he will not do a face reveal until we start our very first investigation, which will be in our state first, because it's easier. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!